Hello. The question is why God is so silent at this moment, and why is not manifesting through the preachers of God, through the religions, through the saints and all that. Because God this time has left the destiny in our hands by bringing one single cell into living human's life. So it's our duty this time to bring together the past, present and future, to organize ourselves out of here. Because as I said before, now we got a clock clicking backwards to humanity, because we got an ending time. Why I am surprised, or you might be surprised by hearing this, saying, where are you coming from? The simple answer is that I come from this as any other human, born and bred and built, but the soul has constantly been present in my life, in my directions. And whenever I got it wrong, the soul always made sure that it made my life a bit more difficult. That is an obvious in my life experience. That is very obvious to me, that the soul has always been present. Now I have to trace my steps backwards constantly in my history, in my life. I am constantly remembering my past in most detailed figures. And that is requiring for me to go back to that, because there is something there maybe that I have missed without understanding incorrect. But also making amends to my past by using my new knowledge, by using my new understanding of my past. Now my past has a purpose. It was not just a past. It was not just a action without having a purpose. All my actions at the time in my past have a purpose. Now that the soul is giving a continuous memory to my past, that's becoming the amount I can't remember is just incredible, because I'll not remember in 5 minutes after that. It's not because I'm suffering dementia or anything other. It's because there is so much information now coming off this body, the brain, the human brain, which is as natural as yours. That it's impossible to remember all of it, so I have to record it as it comes, like this moment. That's why God is silent at this moment, because he's ready. He has already a representation of himself in the form of human. Probably I was not the one you expected, because the true matter is the one you expected is the one you predicted, the one you perceived with your ideas, with your ideologies, with your beliefs, because you thought a human being has to be in a perfect condition to be a god. Or to be to have the knowledge. Sorry, not to be a god, because I'll never put myself in any form or shape as a god. Absolutely not. Let's say no. Even to be your boss is not going to be my priority as a king in the future. I'm not going to be able to be nothing but to lead with my example through my past, present and future, the humanity on a path of the rightness, on the path of the truthness, on the path of the soul. This is the trip we're going to do this time. We're not going to do the trip with the egos, personalities, ambitions of humans, or what we've been taught till now. That's why I said you can read the books you have read, you're till now in a bin. Because none of those books will be acceptable to the new world. The textbooks of every education you have will be changed in entire, complete subject. Because the subject we've been talking about is a subject that they've been asking us to talk about. The subject that imagine in the world, entire world learns 5 or 6 subjects. There is other people which take through their guidance of their soul, of their understanding, of their knowledge, that pursue furthermore. We don't help in this system. We don't help those people who are trying to pursue the truth or trying to pursue of humans' understanding or history or culture, or we're not helping them. We're just giving them barriers. We're just stopping their monies. We made them all that. That's knowledge. That's important that we use that. That's important that we give to these people a bit of a break so they can continue their journey in a way they think the best way. That's why the next evolution will be based on new basis, on new needs of human, not on the needs of a capitalism, not in the needs of some rich man. Because that rich man will be the only one, but he's not going to take that with him. And he's not going to accept that to anyone, or give it to anyone, or leave it behind to anything. If anything behind my generation, of my blood, they all have to work as any other human being. Because my journey is a solo, an entire process, from the beginning to the end. When I mean solo, I mean living life in only one way, and that is the truth. And that's how we're going to lead the others. The gurus, for example, they need to come step up. They preach that what they have, what their gurus have been manifesting to them now. It's not an accidental that all of them are stepping up to the moment to assure humanity that there's nothing is going bad. Everything is happening because the system is requiring this to happen at the moment. Once we learn everything, and once we have accepted the reality, because this is the biggest problem. It's like when somebody, for example, needs help. If I asked you, do you want help? Probably the answer will say no. So we have to wait till the leaders or the religions start putting their heads together now, and understanding that this is where it's coming from. It's coming from the place you never thought would come, because even the scholars who studied Hinduism have dismissed this manifestation of King Kalki, because it was said to be it can't possibly be a man who has committed sins and has been dirty and sinful. So if that was our perception of reading our books, that perception now we have to go back to our knowledge with a different perception. That everything that is rotten is possible. Everything that we have created is possible. Everything that we imagined is possible. Everything that we dreamed is possible. Everything that we desire is possible. Because all those that we have read before and we thought we understood need to be rewritten, rewritten, and understood differently, with a different mindset of humans. The text might even not change, but if you're going to read the Bible now, by seeing this video clip, then you might understand your Bible, your Quran, or your Judaism, or whatever book you believe into, with a different perception. Because the existence of the truth is here. I am validating the truth. That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.